Their wives, mothers, and achievers, they juggle home needs and career well. Mrs. Fumi Babington Ashaye is the president of the Chartered Insurance Institute of Nigeria.
Young girls must first go to school to acquire basic education. They should be encouraged to develop confidence in themselves and taught to know that they can reach the zenith of their profession through determination and right attitude. I tell people that if I decide that I want to be president of Nigeria, and it's the will of God for me, there's no stopping. I don't say that for you to be successful, the home must be intact.
Mrs. Toyin Sani is a group managing director of UBA Capital.
Believe in yourself, believe in God, work as hard as you can, and keep reinventing yourself. If you do all that, I will see you at the top.
This seminar with the theme, Standing Out Tall, was strictly for women. In 5 hours, they discussed on how to reach the zenith of their careers on merit basis and also win in all facets of life. Bridging the gap and accepting the leadership mandate for today's woman was a topic assigned to Mrs. Toyin Sani. She was represented by Mrs. Odiri Ogini, the Group Chief Finance Officer for United Capital PLC.
One of the things we talked about was the fact that women are not new to the leadership position. We've had women over time who have represented us well at that most senior levels, both in the corporate world, in the business sphere, and also in the political sphere. But essentially what we are saying is that this number is really very low and very inadequate. We also identify some barriers which are actually holding women back. Those barriers to a large extent can be termed as structural barriers created by institutions. They could be personal biases and beliefs, and we also suggested ways or strategies on how women can begin to take up more leadership mantles. One of the things we spoke about was the issue of mentoring. We saw that men, they have a lot of connections like the old boys network, but women, we need to begin to build our own connection atmosphere, our own connection league.
Owen Omojafo, the Chief Operating Officer at the Tone Elumelu Foundation, spoke on the marketplace, the viability and visibility of today's woman in business.
You should have your idea, and with your idea, it's important to take that idea into some actionable plan. Come up with a business plan. Make your idea come to life, okay? Have your figures, know what it takes to run your business properly. Then take that idea, your business plan, have mentors who will look at it for you, try and see exactly what you're trying to do. But it's not enough to just have your idea. You also need to be out there, pitch, use social media properly, attend conferences, attend meetings, socialize. But you see, you need to be prepared at every step of the way. It's not enough to just walk into a meeting. You have to ensure that you're prepared for it. So key points I want you to know about this is that just don't be a soft, touchy-feely person. Be strong about what you're doing. Be very clear. Be very clear about what you want to do. Let's have clarity on everything you're doing. Let's have your figures, have your social media presence. Everything you post should contribute to what you're doing.
Mrs. Mojiba Kare is the General Manager, Wealth Management and Financial Institutions, Sterling Bank PLC. She talked about women breaking the glass ceiling.
There's nobody putting the ceiling, but we women ourselves. We women create barriers for ourselves. Now, as a woman, don't think that power will be thrust into your hands because you are a woman. It has nothing to do with gender. You have to always enhance yourself. You have to always make sure that you have the right certifications if you're in the corporate world. If you're in the business world, do you even have a business plan? Do you have what you want to do with the money? Have you put your proposals together? Then again, as a woman, even a woman, a man, you must have something driving you. You need to have a vision, and that vision must be propelled by a mission. In the business world, there are a lot of financing for SMEs targeted at women. Do you know how to assess them? Have you even tried to assess them? And like I told you inside, come to Sterling Bank PLC. We have the one woman platform.
Other high flyers made their own points as members of a panel.
I think a lot of us women, we lack this confidence, especially when we are in a place where it's man-dominated.
I think what I would like to see even more is for us to move out of the conversations we're having with just women, because I think we know these things already. Nobody can tell me how hard it is to be a woman and to work and be a woman in Nigeria. When someone tells me, oh, my grandson or my granddaughter is your mate or something like that.
We all need ourselves as the right support base for us to be able to take that quantum leap. You know, this is a very unusual women's program, and I'm absolutely grateful for the convener for the opportunity to be here.
And you need to strategically position yourself to be a square peg when it is needed, and not just, I have to fit in there. Make sure your financials are in place so that you can be sellable. It's good, yes, it's good, because it will get to a time when people will begin to look at your brand and say, how do we put this on the stock market? We women should begin to look at situations where we can begin to sell our products and get it on the stock market. This is the one put it on the stock market.
Women Ignite the Power Seminar is an initiative of Etinard Consulting.
The theme of the program was so well chosen because we're not, it's not rocket science, we're not reinventing the wheel. This potential and the strength, they are God-given and they are already resident in us, in women. So what you just need is the stirring up, is the igniting, and it's through intentional training programs like this that you get to say, oh, wow, A did this, B did this, I can do more.
Questions were asked and answers given. Many say it's been time well spent.
You always have to invest in yourself. It's something I learned today because normally I would say, oh, I'll do a lot of professional exams or courses. But now I think I have to put a timeline with what I've learned from today.
We should get ourselves prepared professionally, technically, academically, and even emotionally, so that as any opportunity comes in, we just fall into place and not like waiting for it to drop on our laps. Of course, we have to work towards it.
It's not just women coming together because we want to take our place. It's literally a realization that we need to grow into some of those places. We're not being overtly ambitious or sentimental or emotional. We know that women need to grow. And so we got people who have grown and successfully so, brought them in to come and mentor, and also to inspire those of us who need to be where they are.
These high net worth individuals agreed that this kind of seminar should take place as often as possible.
There are several things that men can do that we can't even think of doing, but we can't even compete with them. It's of us coming together to say, yes, they are our head, but we also have the strength to express ourselves. I'm sure the climb we're in now, every man knows that women are endowed with great gifting, and I don't think there should be any person, any man at all, that should hinder or inhibit the growth of a woman.